And, Coach, we find ourselves due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Redskins. Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Watch twist. Watch.
Flex round. Flex round. Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
In your face.
First carry for Darius Geis. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
We got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
A second down throw for Brissett. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Akeem Hicks. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Single. Check. Crunch.
Out of the gun, Brissett. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a fourth down. So on fourth down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at the 20.
4 down. Alert.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll come up second and 6 now from the 24.
Lock in.
No. Off.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen.
There we go.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And just like that, it's third down.
All day, baby, all day. Key to tight end.
180. 180.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. On the ground, it's Thompson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 33 and a first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Flex round! Flex round!
Three down. Odd. Check 31.
Hut!
31.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
Hey.
Let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
Check.
Hut!
Brissett sets to throw it. And this is incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Tight end right. Hey, guys, check me out. We got 3 down, but we got to stand up over there.
Hut!
Check.
Now Brissett. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
That's what I'm talking about.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
They'll run with Thompson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Oh! Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. All day. Out.
Ohio! Come on, let's go! White 90! Hut!
Brissett now on 2nd down.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Check 25.
They'll hand it down to Geis, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
3 down. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Second down, Brissett. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
Man left, man left. We got three down, 44's the mic. 44's the mic.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And it's 3-0 as the Redskins strike first. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time.
That's right, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, yeah.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Tight end. Tight right. Tight right. Stop. 180.
Now Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
Double tight.
This is Cohen, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Doesn't take any great analysis on my part. It's been pretty obvious. Last couple of plays, these guys been going in the wrong direction.
Offensive line overwhelmed on those plays. Now, I think it's safe to say going to the air here on 3rd. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14.
Stop. 180. 100.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Red, up. Tight right. We got 4. Stop. 180. 100. 58, right over there.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Even. 4 down. Set up. 180.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He sets to fire deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears are in for 6.
Let's go, let's go!
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Johnson on the return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3 points?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Toe bashed it.
Super toe.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
First down, Brissett.
Switch.
And this one is incomplete. They were trying to get. It there to Josh Doxson, and that'll bring up second down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Double tight. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Slam.
Ohio! Flex round!
Throwing again, Brissett on second and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And that last penalty makes this third down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5.
Ohio!
From the gun, here's Brissett. And he's got Moncrief. Dante Moncrief. Touchdown, Washington. Dante Moncrief, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 26.
3 down.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey, we are.
Stop! 180!
On second down, here's Trubisky. That is incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's third down. Now, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right, that pass will go from incomplete to complete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Stop!
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Looking deep downfield. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
3 down.
Ohio!
Brissett to throw on 1st. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Brissett now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st down here.
We got three, fellas, we got 3.
On the handoff, it's Geis. And an alley to run. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Two times. Ohio! Hey, we got 3 down. Slam. Hot!
So that'll back him up 5. So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7.
Odd. 3 down. Odd.
To throw is Brissett. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And now it's 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
The Redskins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
4 down. Alert. Switch.
Here's Brissett. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a gain there of 11 yards.
Kill. Flex round. Hey, 58 is a mic. Going 58's the mic. Man, I got you.
On the ground, it's Geis. And he stopped immediately there.
Shit.
Tackle made there by Nick Perry.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Ohio. Three down. Check 50.
Throwing, Brissett. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Hey, guys, check me out. We got 3 down, but we got to stand up over there. Check nickel.
Brissett now. And this is Moncrief with a catch.
We got 4 down.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch tight. Tight end right. 3 down. Watch the twist.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Double tight. We got 3 down.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
3 down.
Brissett. Flush to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive.
Ohio. Check. 3 down.
To throw, Brissett. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return up past the 30, but was it aided by an illegal block or a hold? Let's see. So that will push him back.
And now we know why he had a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
Sit up! Wait!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Let's go. We're on the ball after this.
Tight end's Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo.
Sit up! 180!
Hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Sit up! 180! Sit up!
Now it's Trubisky. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep. You go tight.
Now Thompson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Red 38.
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. Open space inside the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
We got double tight. Double tight. 3 down.
Geis, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol.
Four down.
This is 3rd and goal. Brissett forced out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Jacoby Brissett in the final seconds of the first half. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So we've reached halftime here in D.C. in our nation's capital with a home team, the Redskins, on top. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Hey, boys, we got 4. Hurry. 58, boys, 58. 58's Mike.
They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Double tight. Hey, we got 3 down. Set up. 180. Watch 10. SOS.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Set up. 180. Mike, 58, right there.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zach Brown coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Set up. 180.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
We got 4. We got 4. Check. Fresno.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
The Redskins on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Out of the gun, Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem Hicks in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And taken right at the 35. And now running right through him. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Onto the field now come the Bears. They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Double tight. Odd. 5 down. Stand up in.
C.J. Anderson of the game. He gets it here. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where I came from.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
There you go. We got. You see it.
58's the mic.
Blue.
On 3rd down. That's Cohen. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Stop right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Red, up. Hey, up. 180.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And a short gain here down to the 22. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
You don't want no problems with me.
The Bears on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Sit up. 180.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. The catch made by Miller. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
180. Red, up.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
They run. This is Cohen. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Sit up. 180. There you go. We got. You see it? You see it?
Hey, 58 is a mic.
Red, up.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
The Bears on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They come up in an offset eye.
He's cracked.
Red, up.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that will get them one closer. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Ohio!
Brissett on first down. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Single. Ohio!
13, fellas, 13. Watch 13.
Let's go, D.
A 2nd down throw for Brissett. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Flex round! Come on, let's go! Red 38!
Back now at FedEx Field, it's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the 4th.
tight, double tight. 4 down, 4 down. Alert. Check three, check three, check three.
Geis receives the pitch, and he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
Brissett now on second down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The Redskins on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6.
4 down, 4 down.
Ohio! Ohio!
Ship.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And this is going to be incomplete.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys always taught, find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here, and I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Blue. Sit up. 180.
Now Trubisky on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Burton. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
On second down, Anderson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run again on first down. Anderson. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Sit up. 180.
On first down, Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7.
Move. Sit up. 180.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
The Bears on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Finding Gabriel, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears first down. Trubisky now, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Blue, blue.
Tight on the left. Move.
Sit up. 180.
3 down.
On second down, Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Tight left. 3 down.
Sit up. 180.
Mike's 54.
Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
3. Watch number 2.
Out of the gun, Trubisky steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Let's get it.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead.
Sit up. 180.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So now from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal.
Double tight.
Sit up. 180.
They'll run for it with Anderson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. C.J. Anderson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from taking the lead in this game. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. A fourth quarter score, meanwhile, from Kansas City. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Brissett looks to throw. Flushed out right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? But maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Ohio! Ohio!
4 down, 4 down. Safe.
Now Brissett. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Khalil Mack. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. The Redskins on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 14.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down, 4 down.
Bang, 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 bang.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. The Redskins on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 14.
Come on, let's go! What? 90! What? 90!
Come on, switch it.
Hut!
58, boy.
And now
58,
whistles
58,
and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Bound to lose one.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
And the penalty, it helps a little, but they'll still have to navigate a 3rd and 9 now.
Tight is right.
Come on, let's go! Red 38! Red 38! Hut!
Here's Brissett. He's going to fire one deep. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Brissett now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Brissett. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks.
Flex round! Hut!
2nd down, Brissett. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Shift. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58.
They run it here with Thompson, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on fourth down. From this spot, it's 46 yards.
Here we go, here we go. Check 26, check 26.
It's third and long for Brissett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Thompson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Nice hit, boy.
So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third would win it. And his kick is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Redskins, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
You